Well, I just wasted all of that time recording all of that because my microphone wasn't even on. So we're going to start over. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here and you don't know who I am, my name is Mary, and obviously I do not have myself together. Today we're going to be talking about my Mounjaro journey for the last 8 months, where I have been, what has happened over the last 8 months, and kind of an update per se on what my Mounjaro journey has been like since I haven't been posting that much. So if you like that kind of content, if you're new here, if you like that kind of content, make sure you stick around and hit that subscribe button so that way you can stay up to date. Don't miss any more videos from your girl. So let's get into it. So if you haven't seen the weeks 1 through I think 18 on my channel, I will link them below so that way you can check those out and kind of get it in a more in-depth look at my journey. So we're just going to kind of go over the last couple of months and kind of what we're expecting for the new year. I haven't updated my channel in a little while because life has just been so busy with the holidays and just everything going on in life in general, and I just feel like that is an everybody thing. So first off, if you don't know what a GLP-1 medication is and you're curious about taking a GLP-1 medication, like Mounjaro, a GLP-1 medication is a glucagon, whatever. I don't know what it is. Like peptide, is it a hormone that you are naturally producing in your stomach that kind of, it's almost like the hunger hormone. That's kind of the best way that I can explain it. But it is that, and it is something that your body produces naturally. And sometimes, if you're like me, typically it's in people that are considered obese. We typically lack this hormone, and that is why we are able to lose so much weight on these medications. I will link a source below that kind of goes into more depth about GLP-1 medications. But as for me, I have been on Mounjaro for 8 months total. I have lost 50 pounds exactly on Mounjaro. In total, I've been on my total journey since April 11th of 2023. And on April 11th of 2023, started my health journey, lost 14 pounds in that year. Actually, it was like a year and a month because I started Mounjaro on May 21st of 2024. So I've been on it for about 8 months ish. I've skipped a week since I started it, but I've been on it for about 8 months. So what is Mounjaro like? What is it like to be on Mounjaro? It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's also not the best thing in the world. So when you first start out on Mounjaro, your body is really trying to adapt to the medication. So you may experience some side effects like nausea, vomiting, dizziness, constipation, just many different types of things that are kind of stomach related. You might be bloated, you might be gassy. It's just going to really depend on what you're eating and kind of what you're putting your body through at that time, whether it's stress, workouts, and things like that. But for the most part, for me, it has been really good with curing food noise, which is something that I've struggled with a lot, especially since I have PCOS. I tend to struggle a lot with binge eating or overeating, and I've struggled with that all of my life because since PCOS is a hormonal thing, I tend to eat a lot for comfort. I eat for happiness and emotional eating. So Mounjaro has kind of taken away that need to feel like I need to eat in order to fulfill something. Now, with all that being said, over the last couple of months, probably since November-ish, since about November of 2024, I really haven't got to update or anything like that. I've been kind of in a plateau. So I was titrated up from the 5 milligrams to the 7.5 milligrams, which is what I'm on now. So around November, September-ish time, I can't really remember. But around that time, I titrated up to the 7.5, and I feel like the 7.5 hasn't done enough for me. But I also feel like it's because I'm not separating the mental things from the physical things. So I'm kind of not watching what I eat as much. I feel like I'm not as disciplined, but that's okay because I'm going to be coming out with a video about the things that I'm going to be doing and have been doing for the last couple of weeks that has put me back on track and is keeping me accountable and keeping me motivated and focused and in line with the goals, because that's what we got to do. I titrated up in about November, and if you guys can't tell, I've been sick, or I am sick, and I have been sick for almost a month now. So that's another reason why. Anyways, titrated up in November ish, at the end of November, because I've only been on the 7.5 milligrams for almost 2 months, because I stopped for a little while. But I've been on the 7.5, and so my starting weight when I started Mounjaro was 281.8. And one of the last times that I weighed, I was 232.8. So that's literally 49 pounds exactly. So we're just going to round off, say 50, because I'm probably past 50 now today. So I've lost 50 pounds in those 8 months. So the last couple of months, I have kind of been in a plateau because my eating wasn't the best in the world. I wasn't working out as much. I have been sick. It's not an excuse, but it is an excuse. And so with a starting weight of 296 in total and at 232.8, that brings my total weight loss to 63-ish pounds. As far as being on the 7.5 milligrams, have I noticed any side effects? No, not really. My hunger suppression is still there. I'm still very rarely ever actually getting hungry, but I have noticed a little bit more food noise than I was. But I know that I'm getting the food noise because I'm not making the best food choices. So I know that if I eat better, if I meal prep my foods and things like that, I will be more successful, because I will be more prepared. Because if you don't plan to succeed, you are planning to fail. So that's one thing that I'm definitely trying to do, is get my food intake and everything. If you've noticed, if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should definitely follow me. It's Mary.Hancock. So there's something on the screen I know that tells you what my handle is. So you should go and follow me, because I post on there like every single day. I have things that I'm doing every day to accomplish my goals. So if you need some daily motivation, I got you, boo. I got you. So I'm trying to do better with my food and implementing more systems and different things, so that way I can be successful in every single aspect. So with all of that, that's just the 8-month update that I have for you guys. I'm so sorry it's not longer and more in detail, but I haven't really posted much on my channel, and that is something that I am working on doing. I am trying to be more consistent with the new year, because that's one of my resolutions, is to be more consistent on YouTube, because I absolutely love the creative outlet. I love building the community and having people that I can talk to, and to learn other experiences from them and get to know them, even people across the world. It just amazes me and blows my mind, and you guys are just such a blessing to me. So I thank you, and I appreciate you for being here, and I hope that you stay up to date, because I have new videos coming, and I can't wait to share everything with you guys. I hope you're all doing well. Let me know how your journey is going, or if you're thinking about starting Mounjaro or a GLP1 medication. Because when I first started, I was kind of scared. I was kind of like, oh my gosh, I've heard all these horror stories. So let me know how your journey's going, or if you're thinking about doing it, what's holding you back? What's making you want to do it? Let me know. Love you guys. Bye.